Broadside Books and HarperAudio present One Nation, Always Under God, Profiles in Christian Courage by Tim Scott. This is the author. To the answer to my Proverbs chapter 18, verse 22 prayer, Mindy, my best friend and wife, you are the blessing God bestowed upon me and my daily inspiration. To my incredible mom, Frances Scott, whose strength, sacrifice, and unshakable belief in God shaped the man I am today. Your prayers built the foundation of my faith, and your love has been my greatest gift. And to the American people, those who welcomed me into their homes, shared their stories, and inspired me beyond belief during my journey across this great nation. Your faith, resilience, and hope for a brighter future remind me that we are indeed one nation, always under God. Introduction. One nation under God. From the start, I want you to understand that this is not a book about politics. The last thing the world needs from me is another book about politics. This is not an inside look into Congress or the Senate halls. Virtually nobody wants to hear about the inner workings of committees or the complex web of legislative procedures that often seem disconnected from the lives of U.S. citizens. This is a book of stories. In these pages, I tell the true stories of the Christian men and women who shaped our great nation. This book profiles some of the greatest heroes from our nation's founding until today. As you read these stories, you will begin to see a common thread, a through line. Many of the most influential people in the history of the United States of America were men and women of great faith. The heroes who shaped our nation infused Judeo-Christian principles into the foundations of every major pillar and system in our country. Through faith, these men and women found the courage to dream of a better future and the strength to turn those dreams into reality. Their unwavering belief in divine guidance and their commitment to living out these principles laid the groundwork for a nation built on justice, liberty, and equality. Why is this book so important? Why do I feel compelled to write it at a time when my life is fuller than it has ever been? Our culture has been gradually shifting, just a degree or two off-center for several years now, as when a cargo ship making a long journey gradually veers off course, these seemingly minor deviations from truth, faith, and biblical principles have led us to a place that would be unrecognizable to the generations who came before us. In many aspects of our nation, monumental changes have been made in the right direction. The abolition of slavery, the triumph of women's suffrage, and the advancements in civil rights are milestones that mark our progress. There is much to be proud of, and I do not overlook our achievements. However, I am equally aware of the moral decay that has been corrupting the soul of our nation. While we have made significant strides forward, we have also lost our way in many respects. The erosion of foundational values has brought us to a crossroads where the very foundations of what made our nation a shining city on a hill are at risk. This book is my attempt to address these concerns, to call attention to the critical shifts that have occurred, and to remind us of the principles that once guided us. It's a plea for a return to the truths and faith that have long anchored us, and a reflection on how we can navigate the path forward with integrity and purpose. I am a Christian, a follower of Jesus. Though I officially gave my life to Jesus when I was 18 years old, most of my childhood was viewed through the lens of Sunday morning and Wednesday evening services. My grandmama
Sample complete. Ready to continue?